Hello my bambinos, you are back in the tiny Italian Peckham kitchen. Today we've got a brand new pasta recipe video for you. That's right. Today we're going to be making a celery leaf pesto with chard and chickpea pasta. I mean, God, that just sounds divine. It sounds full of health, but it's going to be sexy and it's going to be delicious. First thing we need to do is make sure we pick enough leaves off for our pesto. So I've got my scale here. I would like about 30 grams of celery leaves. So that's what about 30 grams of celery leaf looks like. The leaves are much larger than any herb really out there, but they smell fantastic. Now we're going to make our pesto. It is so simple. You just need one of these bad boys to make your life a lot easier. So first thing we're going to do, so we're going to add some nuts. We've got 10 grams of pine nuts and 10 grams of toasted flaked almonds. Chuck those bad boys in. I've also got a clove of garlic. I'm going to throw that in. We're going to add in our celery leaves. Now pulse it. Don't continually blitz it. Just gently pulse it, give you a better flavour. It means that the leaves won't overheat in there, do you know what I mean? Then we're going to pour in some extra virgin olive oil. You need 100 ml. I love these little bottles by Filippo Berio. They're exactly how much I need. I don't need to weigh it out. So pour it in and blitz it. Have a look at that. That is the consistency that you want. It may look a little bit liquidy, but we're still going to add in some cheese. We're going to first put this in a bowl. So now we add the cheese. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of Parmesan, Parmigiano Reggiano. Give that a stir. And now we taste it. Beautifully balanced. But now we've got to season it with a little bit of salt. I'll give it a taste now. It's absolutely perfect. Right, now we can move on to the rest of our dish. So I've got some chopped up shallots, a couple of small shallots, 1 garlic clove finely sliced, and now I'm just prepping some celery. So what I'm doing is I'm slicing my celery into long, thinner pieces, and I'm going to finely dice that up. Finally, we're going to prep our chard. So you can see chard has got quite a woody type of stalk, which you can eat, and then we've got the leaves. So we need to actually cook these separately. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to remove the leaves and just pull the leaf off the stem like that. So you literally separate them out. So now we've just got to prep the stalks. So I'm just going to take off the ends with a little bit dirty, chop them up into 3 centimetre pieces. We're ready now to make our pasta. So I'm going to put a pan of water on now. Let that come to the boil naturally. In the meantime, we're going to start cooking some of our ingredients. So I've got a wide pan here. I'm going to switch that on as well. First thing we're going to do is we're going to drizzle some olive oil. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons worth in there. And then we're going to add our garlic, shallot and celery. I'm going to add a pinch of salt. Ooh, I need a spoon. Now give that a good mix. So our veg has beautifully softened. Our shallots, our garlic, our celery, it's all looking yum. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add our chard stalks in. It is looking very beautiful in this pan, I've got to say, a multitude of colours. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a can of chickpeas. Look how beautiful that is. Season it with a pinch of salt. I'm going to cook that with the lid for about 5 minutes. Our pasta water is boiling. It's ready for some pasta. So we're going to season it generously. As you know, it's got a taste as salty as the ocean. Right, I love saying that. Got it in there, leave it 30 seconds. I'm going to be cooking it with some quite wide linguine. Tagliatelle is also lush with this. But I don't have any. I'm running low on stock. So we're going to cook our pasta as instructed on the packet. I'm having a little check now, my chickpeas and my chard stalks. Sort out my barnet. Well, I've got 2.5 minutes to go for my pasta to be done, so I'm just going to collect a little bit of that starchy pasta water. Now, I've got my chard leaves. Chuck them in with love. Maybe like 2 tablespoons of pasta water. Give it a little bit of a mush like that. Then, lid back on. And when our pasta's cooked in 2 minutes, that chard will have cooked down. It will be absolutely gorgeous. My alarm's going, pasta's done. Oh yeah, perfect. All right, my chard is looking amazing. Add with my spaghetti spoon, you see, I'm adding it straight in here. Now this is when the pesto goes in. Look at that. Just pure green health, sexiness, deliciousness. I just can't get over it. It is literally yum. Now I'm gonna just mix it around first. Pasta coated in celery leaf pesto with some chard, with some chickpeas. I mean, that is literally, look at that. Have a look at that. Have a look at that. You know what's coming up. Let's do a taste test. That slight sweeter leaf of the chard offset with that slightly bitterness of the celery leaf. And then you've got the earthy chickpeas. I mean, if you like this video, please like it, share it, save it. All you've got to do, I want to just try and get as many of us eating some good, healthy pasta dishes, especially during these crazy times. And I'll see you next time. So, ciao ciao for now and ta-da!